Hey, welcome to this video. You arrived here. You're probably searching for a review of Reckner survey, so I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. I always come up with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you'd like my free training that I run the simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. Reckner surveys, let's dive in. So what it is basically, it's a platform that allows ordinary, everyday people like you and me to earn a bit of extra side money from answering surveys. And also, not just answering surveys, but you can also participate in focus groups, answer telephone interviews, and there's more. I'll get into all those ways to earn in a bit. They actually rebranded to Reckner Opinions. So if you're searching for a review, whether it's Reckner Opinions, Reckner Surveys, it's the same thing. But now they also have a website, Reckner Healthcare Surveys. This is for healthcare professionals specifically, so like doctors and nurses. And that's not what I'm going to be focusing on in this video. Although if you are a healthcare worker, professional, this would probably be a better option because it's more focused, and health surveys generally pay more, and it's probably less competitive as well. Now, Reckner is a market research firm. They help corporations in, health, finance, technology, different sectors. They help them get inside the heads of their potential customers so that they can create better products and services and also know how to market to their prospects more effectively. And that's where you'd come in. So you'd be helping these third-party corporations in their market research. You'd be helping them to save money. But back to Reckner surveys. Now, the sign-up process is pretty straightforward. You'd fill out the form right here, name, email, postal code or zip code, phone number. It's only available to U.S. residents, by the way. So hopefully you're in the U.S. Once you've submitted this, then you can wait for invites to market research opportunities, and you'll get these invites in your email inbox. So it's a matter of playing the waiting game, essentially. There's no membership site where you can apply to these. You just have to wait. Now, if you do get invited to one, you have to answer some pre-screening questions or pre-qualifying questions first so that they can narrow down your demographic. Now, a lot of the times you will get screened out, unfortunately, which can be a bit of a waste of time, but that's just how it goes. And like I mentioned before, they offer different opportunities. So, surveys, online surveys is one that you can do from the comfort of your own home. The nice thing is about these surveys, they pay out a lot more than your standard survey website. So a lot of the survey sites I review, they pay like 50 cents to $1, maybe $2 per survey if you're lucky. These pay out $5 or $10. So telephone interviews pay a bit more. Product testing, that's where they would ship a product, or you might have to go pick it up from one of their facilities. And you would test it for a few days or a few weeks and then answer a questionnaire at the end. And sometimes you get paid, sometimes you get a free product. In-person taste testing. So this is interesting. You just go to one of their facilities. They have 3 different offices in Harris, New York, Chalfont, Pennsylvania, and Milwaukee. So if you live in one of those or near one of those cities, you can go do one of their taste tests. That could be interesting. Where you're just tasting different food and giving your opinions, food and drinks. And focus groups is another big one. So a focus group is a group of 8 to 10 people, and also there'll be a moderator there managing the discussion. And you discuss some predetermined topic. It could be soccer, real estate, pizza, and those last usually 1 or 2 hours, and they pay very well. Some cases over $200 for 1 or 2 hours of work, which sounds good to me. But getting invited to them is quite difficult. You have to, again, it's all based on demographics. You have to fit a very certain demographic. So if they're looking for, and you have to be in one of these 3 cities. So if they're looking for women between 30 and 55 who live in Milwaukee and are, work in healthcare, or healthcare professionals, just as an example, for lack of a better one, and you don't fit that, that doesn't describe you, then you would not get invited to that focus group. So I hope that makes sense. And again, these are in-person focus groups. So they might have some online ones, but from what I've read, it's mostly in-person focus groups. Now, as far as getting paid, they pay out via prepaid Visa card. Unfortunately, no PayPal option, which I think would be the simplest. So it's prepaid Visa. And the nice thing is there's no minimum payout threshold, like with a lot of other websites. Whatever you earn from this one of your studies, you can withdraw it right away, which is great. All in all, Reckner Surveys or Opinions is a perfectly good website to earn on. I mean, Reckner itself is a legit company. They've been around since 1991. They have over 250,000 study participants per year across this website, and they have a couple other websites. The only cons I would say are there's no guarantee of being selected, and there's really not much you can do to influence that. And even if you are selected to one of these studies, that's exciting, but $100 or $200 one time is not going to change your life. And you might be only get invited to one or two of these a year if you're lucky. You might not get invited to any. Is it a good way to earn though? Yeah, it is. I mean, getting paid a lot for minimal work. But yeah, if you want to earn an extra $50 to $100 a year on average, sure, go ahead and sign up. I wouldn't check on here constantly. I would sign up, kind of forget about it. If you receive an email, invite, great. If not, oh well, you didn't waste too much time. And that's it. So you can go ahead and check it out if you want. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily just because you want to earn, an extra $50 to $100 a year, maybe. Maybe you're here because you want to earn real money. I'm talking $20, $50, $100 an hour plus consistently and reliably over the long term so that you can replace your full-time job or just earn a very nice side income to protect you and your family. If that's the case, what I recommend doing is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll detail a business model that is very simple, very beginner-friendly. The profit margins are incredibly high, 40 to 70%. The startup costs are very low, maybe $100, $150 a month. And there's tons of leverage and automation in place. That's my favorite part, which means you don't have to be there all the time necessarily. So if you want to go hiking or fishing or spend the day with your family, or maybe you have to work full time, I'm assuming you do. This is something you could build out on the side, 1 to 2 hours a day, and it'll just run in the background, and you could start making sales on autopilot 24/7, 365 days a year, and maybe eventually it can replace your full-time job. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you'd like my free training on how to build out your very own profitable online business, you can check that link below. Again, you'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I'll send you my free training if you want. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully, and have a great day. Bye.